My people wonder they say shall never end. Right now they said the king allegedly blasted Oletik over her attitude towards Ebony's son and others. We all know that what Oletik expected from the palace, from the look of things, is not what she got. It is what I ordered versus what I got. We all remember that before the arrival of the twins, Oletik happens to be one person that always come out to boast that Kabiyesi will call her in the morning, the king will call her in the afternoon, the king will call her in the night, and all of that. And maybe she was expecting that even after having children for the king, that relationship will continue to be like that. But unfortunately, after the birth of the twins, a lot of things changed. Things were no longer the way she expected it. So, during that period, they said she was pregnant. They said the king bought a house for her, I think in Ikoyi or something, you know. And not only that, they said there was this mini bus. Will I call it mini bus or a space bus, white, that an organization gave the king. It was a new car, and the king gave it to her due to the twins after she gave birth to the twins. And due to the fact that the way she and the twins was welcomed back into the palace, they said she have to beg and beg and beg. The king has to postpone and postpone and postpone, you know. And when she came back, she was expecting to be treated better than the others. During that period, there was a time we keep hearing when she says she is going to be, her own children is going to be better and this and all of that. But unfortunately, things were not the way she expected it. She was expecting that the king would show more love and concern towards her more than every other woman, including the original queen. But unfortunately, it did not go that way. So, and her attitude towards other wives also changed. Yes, because if you guys remember the day they were doing her welcome back party and for her and the twins, she, even when the wives offered to help her carry the babies and all of that, she didn't allow it. As in her attitude, everything about her, at some point it was looking like she doesn't like to be associating with them. you know if you guys are observant enough, you find out that most times when she goes out with the other wives, she will be looking so angry and not happy at all. So they said most of the times that they go out with the king with other wives, her attitude make a lot of people to be asking questions, asking Kabiyesi if she is all right, if there's any problem. They said that people have asked that questions over and over again, such that they said Dr. Lizzie said no, it is high time they talk to her. you know they said Lizzie told her that, look, your attitude is not good at all. And this issue of when you go out with others, you be doing as if you don't like to associate with them, this that it is better that you don't go out with others than going out and pretend or acting as if you are being treated badly or something. So they said after Lizzie told her all of that, they said one of her friends said she confided in her, telling her that she never liked crowd, not to talk of all these juju women and all of that. So with that information, it is obvious that she doesn't want to be associating with them. And coupled with the fact that a lot of water fall under the bridge the moment she returned. Remember when they said the king was having something with her bestie and everything, and all that she expected she wasn't getting. No, especially the attention part. She expected that the king would give her so much attention, so much love. Oh, but unfortunately it wasn't like that. They say at some point she started complaining, is she a log of wood? Why is it that for months the king, her husband, will not call her, this that? They said this whole issue, at some point she decided that it is high time she finds a way to sort herself out. And they said ever since then she became withdrawn. You know, she no longer go out with the people. Even with the king, most times they say she doesn't like to go out with him. She's always on her own. Even when there is celebration in the palace, she will not show up. When there are certain meetings, she will not show up. She now decided. So she decided only to focus on her children and herself, such that most of the things that is happening in the palace, people will be asking, is she okay? Why is she not coming out? This, that. And her beef with Ebony, I think, in as much as people are blaming her, you know, that during the time that Ebony's child was welcomed back into the palace, she did not show up. Her own children was welcomed first, and they said Ebony was in the palace that day, but Ebony did not show up. Ebony did not come out. Then a lot of people were like, this is do me, I do you. So why would her own be this bad? But maybe the king was expecting her to play more maturity, but instead she decided to give Ebony what Ebony gave her. So during the time that Ebony's son was welcomed back into the palace, they said Oletik was inside the palace. She did not show up. Then another thing that happens to be this 1 year birthday celebration of Ebony's son. I said other wives, despite their differences, despite the problem they are having in the palace, despite the immunity removal and everything, they said other wives, they came out. And one thing that the Oloris does that confuse people sometimes is they said no matter the situation of things in the palace, no matter how bad things might look between them and their husband or amongst them, that if there's anything they are doing in that palace, they will come out, pretend as if everything is okay. And that was what they did during the time that Ebony celebrated her son's birthday. They were all there to support her. They were dancing, they were making it look like there wasn't any problem at all. But one person who did not come out happens to be Oletik. They say she was there. She was in that palace, but she did not come out. And normally, to be frank, or if it is where there is peace, her own children too are supposed to be by the side of the boy. But you know that with Ebony and the Oletik, they said their beef started even before the both of them got married to the king. So, and the king was not happy about this. In as much as the king is having problem with Ebony, from what we are hearing, they said he did not get to the point of that child. The day that birthday was celebrated, in as much as the king was going out, they said he showed up and he now left. And upon hearing that Oletik didn't come out, her children did not come out, they said that did not go well with the king. So Oletik have requested for money from the king. They said it's 8 million naira. And the king reluctantly did not give her that money. Then they said it was a day after that birthday she have gone to remind the king about the money that she wants to use to get things for the twins. And they said the king blasted her, telling her that you are now a sadist, you are too mean, and this attitude of being withdrawn is something that he cannot tolerate in this palace. They said the way the king blasted her, she started shedding tears. Allegedly, that is what we are hearing, if the information is true. But don't forget that they are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless we verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe to my channel if you're here to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Don't forget to share this video. Love you guys. Bye. See you.